This is called Mary's house. And the people in Turkey believe that this is where Mary, mother of Jesus, went after the crucifixion of Christ. Supposedly John took her there, and she lived there for the last 8 years of her life. Now, I didn't believe that. I was very skeptical. And I kept telling my tour guide, I don't really want to go there if we can find something else to do. And he would say, okay, I'm going to revise the itinerary. And he would give it back to me, and there would be certain things that would be changed, but Mary's house was never one of them. It would always be there. And I kind of said, who's paying for this, me or you? And it would still be on the itinerary. So one morning, after I thought we had resolved the issue, my guide pulls up, and I said, where's this? He says, Mary's house. And I kind of looked at him like, I don't speak Turkish, but I thought we made this clear. He said, oh, you're going to like it, you're going to like it. I said, yeah, yada, yada, yada. And I only had one roll of film left, and I had one more city to visit. And so I said, should I bring my camera? And he said, well, yeah, why not? So I brought the camera, and we went to Mary's house. Now, the door was open, and there was a nun, white nun, young lady, sitting right there. Pilgrims were lined up to get in there, people from all over the world. Even the Pope has gone there. And they really believe that this is Mary's house. But I was skeptical. It was a big sign, once again, no photography. And they were looking at me. And then there was another sign that said, no conversation allowed in Mary's house. So once again, I said, you know, what are we here for? And he said, just come on, let's see it. So we went inside Mary's house. Let's go to the next slide. And I'm looking around, and all at once, on this altar, I saw this black statue. So I talked to my guy, I said, I wonder how old it is. And he says, wait a minute, I'll go ask her. I said, don't do that, don't do that. He said, no, I'm going to ask her. So I said, okay. And actually, I followed him, thinking, well, she might say something that might be interesting. So we walk over to the nun, and she don't even raise up her eyes and look at me. I don't exist. She's talking to the white man, the white Turk. And he says, my employer wants to know how old this statue is. She says, there's no talking in here. He says, but he's a scholar. He says, well, if you want to have a few brief words, we can go outside. So we went outside, and she says she thinks it's about, she still's not looking at me now.